The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The give. Bryant's in on the tackle. And now we'll take a look at the Browns defense. They gave the quarterback a week ago all day to throw and never knocked him down once.
This next play comes from the 30.
The Ravens will take the snap from the 30. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The Browns with a nickel look here on defense. 3rd and 6. Throws the pass. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete. Well, I'm sure the defense is going, my gosh, what do we got to do to stop these guys? You know, once they even get near midfield, they know that the other team is in field goal range because that kicker, what a leg.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Browns bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there. That always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive. First down at the 20. And they take him down.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Takes it from the gun. Did not get both feet down.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
On the way, 3rd down. And Durham makes the catch. And so now we'll call on Lee to punt the football. Set up, return. Here he goes. Campbell's there that time for the tackle. And a run back of about 12.
The Ravens put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on 3rd down. Just not a good play on 3rd down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points. That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
2nd down and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And they get to him at the 45.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
First down here after the run. The Ravens will take the snap from the 45. Reaches out and grabs it. The Ravens will try to take advantage of that big play at the end of the first quarter as we now get the second quarter started. From the red zone. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second down after the incompletion. Gets the handle here. Bryant's there to take him down.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Flacco will take it from the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
First and goal from the 5. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. Early in the second, and that touchdown puts a little more distance between these teams.
It does, and you know what the one team that's behind is going to decide to do? They're going to have to come out here and fight because it's pretty evident the team that just scored, they got a lot of pride, they're playing hard, and this is going to be a tough day.
Gilbert's running this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Browns weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive play.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Second and 7 on the way. The Browns take it from the 23. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Ravens offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
First down at the 47th. Pass is picked off by Tramon Williams. Tramon Williams has made a lot of big plays in his career and chalk up another one right here.
Well, it's a good thing he does because they put him out there on the island and they make it tough. He has to cover guys all the time one-on-one, and he comes up with a nice play there. Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The hit knocks the ball out incomplete. Second down following that incompletion. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Lewis is in on the tackle.
Quarterback's best friend. Throw a short pass and see it turn into big yards. What a job that time by the pass receiver. Catches the short pass and picks up big yards afterwards. Nice job.
Here's the football resting at the 43.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Out of the gun. Timmy Jernigan gets to the quarterback.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Second down coming up. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit. Failing to connect there, third down. The Browns have to get to the 33 for a first from the gun. Weaving it down the field. One-handed catch.
Well, if I was the quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence in him.
Coming up to the line at the 14.
First down following the long play. Pulls it in. That's his first reception today.
The Browns had a nice play design that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
2nd and 1 coming up. Handoff made. Brought down by Mosley. The Browns defense now trying to keep him out of the end zone and prevent this game from tightening up.
Well, let's see if they can keep him out of the end zone. This defense, when the offense gets inside the 10-yard line, they have not been very good. We'll see if they can change that here and make a play.
First and goal to the ground. Mosley's all over the ball carrier.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The catch is made. Lewis there to make the stop.
The Browns are giving ground, but if they can make a stop here inside the 10, it'll be interesting to see what happens on 4th down.
Yeah, well, listen, the offense has to find a way to score on this play here, get into the end zone, and get back into this football game. Who are they going to give it to? A running back, or are they going to try and trick the defense and throw the football?
Takes the snap, powers his way across, touchdown.
That was a nice job by the quarterback. He read the defense. He realized there was a little weakness in one spot. He goes there and gets the touchdown on the quarterback sneak.
The Ravens return team is ready. Perriman's going to test the coverage this time. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
The Ravens offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Flacco flings it way down the field. That's his first reception today.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, you're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch.
Play clock's running down. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
The line of scrimmage, the 36.
First down at the 36. Toss to the outside. Tackle made by Hayden. And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible. And both teams do exactly what they wanted to do. The offense says we want to run it. The defense says we got to stop it. And how about it? The offense, once again, overpowering the defense.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. The Browns with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Flacco's back in shotgun formation. Mingo hunts him down and makes him pay.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. In 6 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
The Ravens facing third down. A week ago, they were not up to the challenge. From the gun, Flacco. And Williams is going to pull in the touchdown, Baltimore. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now, where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
Gilbert's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Browns offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
The Browns take it from the 28, trying to power his way right up the middle. Picks up 8 here.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
After running it, it's second down. Looking at every option. And it's incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Third and 2 coming up. The Browns snap it at the 36. Wide to the left. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. The Browns call the timeout. Their first. Quarters formation here for the defense. First and 10. Secures it with 2 hands. Gains 14.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Final 30 seconds of the first half, and it's a first down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Chris Durham has the reception.
coming to the line at the 35.
Now 1st and 10. And he's thrown to the ground.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The Browns have it at the 44. And we'll get to him again for the sack. The Browns with no timeouts left. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. 3rd down coming up. The Browns are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Got hit on release. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the 3rd quarter underway as these teams take the field.
The second half is officially underway.
Breaks out of the tackle.
The Browns talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Browns snap it at the 26. He's tackled right at the 31. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. It's now 2nd down. They'll run it here. Charging ahead. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
The Ravens lined up in the nickel. 1st and 10.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, with double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. And Durham makes the catch. Second and 7 on the way.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changed.
And he's forced to the ground.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
3rd down. Snap it out of the gun. And they get to him again.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Steps out of bounds.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him, and they only give up a couple yards.
Flacco standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Makes the reception. Gains 19.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First down here after the completion. Scanning the field. Wants to go deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The Browns sat at the line. Dime package. The Ravens have it at the 24.
Breaks free. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs. If you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here.
The Browns defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 36.
Max Williams makes the catch.
Williams tackled down after a gain of 2.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Second down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The Ravens take it from the 38.
Two hands on the football and has the catch. And they bring it down at the 38-yard line.
Don't get brought down with arm tackles. That's what you teach everybody that carries the football in this league now. The wide receiver, excellent job of breaking that arm tackle and getting the extra yards.
Flacco's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
The Browns defense now is going to go nickel. Down the field.
What a catch.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
They're going to run it on the toss. That's a gain of 8.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap.
Second and goal to go.
Hit us. Touchdown, Ravens.
Finding the end zone for the first time this season. The Ravens now will tack on the extra point.
Extra point is good. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. And a touchback.
The Browns heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
He's got the catch, and that's a gain of 9.
The Browns coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
They'll go ground. That's a gain of 7.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down and 10. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Browns lined up, bunch formation.
Makes the catch in the open field.
First and 10.
Here's the handoff. Brought down by Mosley.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. He'll take the snap from the gun. And it's batted down.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield.
The Browns need to get to the 42 for the first down. Third down and 8. Intercepted. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The point after try is in the books. The Ravens getting ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Browns offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Browns take it from the 23. Makes the catch deep down the middle of the field.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
We're heading to the fourth quarter in what has been a completely one-sided affair. I'd ask if a comeback is possible, but when it's this margin, Phil, I'm a realist.
You are a realist, Jim, and you know when you're behind, like you are a lot of times when we play golf, by the 14th or 15th hole, you know it's over. But we finish it out, and the ball is jarred loose.
They recover their own fumble. And Suggs there to meet him. Well, the offense lugs out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
And they're all over him for the sack.
So many ways to overcome your quarterback getting hit and sacked. Throw the football quicker, keep the tight end and running backs in. If you do that, he'll have time to throw it down the field.
The Browns lined up. Everybody split out wide. The Browns from the 32. Launches it down the field. Intercepted. Early in the fourth, and if there was ever a thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought there could be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
Second down following the run. And here's the toss. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Now 1st and 10. Takes another handoff. Carlos Dansby makes the tackle.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
The Browns go with the dime formation here on defense.
They'll run it with him again. He's taken down at the 47.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
The Browns with a nickel look here on defense.
Flacco from the shotgun.
And they deck the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Second and long. Handoff. He's tackled right at the 48.
He's got over 110 yards rushing on the day.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Third and 9. Back to the ground. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Ravens know what a situation they were in right there, and it was a tough one. 3rd and long, what are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Browns' last drive ended with an interception. So what do you think here, partner? They're going to play a little safer this time around in an effort to avoid another giveaway?
Well, Jim, I think, listen, this is not a perfect game. It's a game of adversity. You're going to have turnovers, so keep your confidence up. Still stay aggressive. That's how you play and win in the NFL.
And that's Cromartie in on the stop.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. He'll throw it over the middle.
Chris Durham has the reception. Set up now at the 39-yard line.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll go ground. That picks up 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Browns at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Jernigan with the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment.
Coming to the line at the 43. The Browns with an empty backfield look here.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Got the completion. going for it on 4th down. Looking across the middle, and Durham makes the catch. And it's Webb there to meet him.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
This play set up by the long gainer. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. He's got touchdown as we near the end of this one.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
The Ravens' return team is ready. Perriman's got it on the return. The Ravens can put this game away here. Just run out the clock here, Phil. It's been a blowout victory, and now all you're trying to do is not get anybody hurt.
That's right. Get this game over with. And in the NFL, you've got to treasure moments like this to win easily. That doesn't happen often, so enjoy this victory. Great call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Did not beat the play clock. With the penalty, it's now 2nd down and 11. Toss to the outside. Breaks free as the first down. Now looking for more.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the box very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Ravens signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The Ravens snap it at the 36. Once again, a running play.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football, and this clock, keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put two hands on the ball.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.